stable. Additionally, outdoor sports facility is available for football, cricket, etc. Students are encouraged to participate in tournaments and championships at the university, state and national levels. The institution organizes annual cultural fest to showcase students' diverse talents and enable to build their interpersonal skills. Aditya Group of Institutions has well-furnished hostels with power backup, Wi-Fi, hot and cold water facility. In addition, there is a hygienic cafeteria with dining facility for students. The institution provides transportation facilities to the students in and around Bengaluru. If your zeal for success in life matches the passion, enthusiasm and drive that the Aditya Group of Institutions embodies, then there is no better place for you to be than Aditya. Join Aditya Group of Institutions Bengaluru to fulfill your dreams.
ಲಿಂಕ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ
ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋದು
ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಶುಭ್ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಇದಾ ಈ ಕಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾನೆ
ಅದು
ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಈಗ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಲಿಂಕ್ನ
ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಹಾಕಿ ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇರ್ತಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಶಾಕ್ ನಾನು ಲೈವ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಝೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಝೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು ತೆಗಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ
ಜಿಯೋ ಟ್ಯಾಗು ಅದು ಇದು
ತೆಗೀರಿ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆ ಫೋಟೋದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಕಲ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಅವನೇ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ನಾನು
ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೋಯ್ತು
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಅದು ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಬರೋಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ
Today's chief guest, Dr. Professor and former chairperson, School of Management Studies, Bengaluru City University.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು
ಎನ್ನ ಇಬ್ರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ರೆ ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಹೆಂಗಾಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಯಾರೋ ನಾನು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆನೇ ಎಂದೆ ಈ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡಿನ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದೆ ಫುಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮಚ್ಚ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ ಕಣೋ ಒಂದು ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೋತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಲೋಗೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ತಗೋಲ್ಲ ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಇವ್ರು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ
Mr. Srinivas Prabhu sir, founder, the Indian Dynamics Private Limited, Bengaluru, and Digital Transformation Expert. May I request our Director, Professor Pushpa Shetty ma'am, to welcome Mr. Srinivas Prabhu sir to this inaugural session.
ಅಮ್ಮನ ಭೂಮಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಯಾರ್ದು ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ದು.
The next keynote speaker for the session, Dr. Vishal Krishna ma'am, Professor, Department of Management Studies, Delhi University. I request our Director, Professor Pushpa Shetty ma'am, to welcome ma'am.
ಲೈವ್ ಯಾರು ನೋಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಜೀರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಯಾರೋ ಅದು ಪರ್ಸನ್
Chairman Aditya Group of Institutions and our
ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್
Vice Chairperson.
ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ನೆಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್
ಟೈಪೋಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ
ಫುಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು
ನೀನು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ ಸರ್
We are privileged to have such illustrious
today, whose insights will enlighten our understanding of AI's profound influence on the business ecosystem and society at large. Let us welcome all our dignitaries and keynote speakers with a big round of applause. It is a great pleasure to welcome our Director Professor Pushpa Shetty ma'am to this august occasion. I request our students to welcome our ma'am, and it is equally pleasure to invite the Director, Aditya College of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Ganesh Babu sir, and all principals of various departments of Aditya Group of Institutions, teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear students. Once again, a warm welcome to you all. Thank you all for your presence and sparing your valuable time for us. To mark the beginning of this program with divine grace, I now invite Ms. Amrita from BCA second year to present the invocation song. Thank you, Amrita. To symbolize the dispelling of darkness and the illumination of knowledge, we shall now proceed with the lighting of the lamp. May I request our distinguished dignitaries on the dais to kindly come forward for the ceremony. request everyone to rise up for our national song Vande Mataram, followed by Nadagiti. Thank you. To extend a warm welcome to the gathering and set the tone of this national conference, may I now invite our Director, Professor Pushpa Shetty ma'am, to deliver the welcome address.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಶುಭೋದಯ ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ At the outset, I feel privileged and honored to welcome our esteemed guest of the day, Honorable Dr. Ritika Ma'am. Warm welcome to you, ma'am. I'm deeply honored to welcome Dr. Usha Krishna ma'am, a very senior professor of the university, where she dedicated her professional life as a passionate teacher, author, and researcher. Warm welcome to you too, ma'am. ensuring AI benefit various sectors of the social and economic transformation of business and society at large. With this backdrop, the conference aims to explore challenges, opportunities, innovative strategies, initiatives, and emerging trends that illustrate the critical transition of business practices towards AI models and its impact on business and society. The main objective of the conference is to enhance research culture amongst the enthusiastic research scholars, academicians, and the students, and to focus more on trending issues in technology for the economic development of the nation through innovative business models using AI technology, which is a new global challenge and need of the hour. Secondly, to inspire mutual dialogue, share best practices, enhance industry connections, and contribute for the intensive learning, trying to understand how AI can be integrated into core business strategies for a resilient and equitable future across diverse domains of business and society. Let this conference unfold deliberations, networking, and inspire mutual dialogue, new learning, new thinking, finding the best possible solutions to immediate challenges and problems in business practice as we transition in this technologically driven AI era towards sustainable business through socially responsible business practices on all fronts across the globe, the harmonious ecosystem of the society at large. Once again, thanking all the esteemed guests on the dais, I extend heartfelt gratitude to our experts, Dr. V. Krishna, Chairman of Agricultural Institutions, and Dr. Krishna, Chairperson of Agricultural Institution, for their unconditional support and guidance, and special greetings to all the participants for their enriching and insightful deliberations during the day. Thank you all, Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of welcome and for introducing us to the vision behind this conference. Now I want to present a brief note on the conference participation. It gives me immense pleasure to share that this national conference on artificial intelligence, interventions and impacts on business and society has received an overwhelming response from across the country. We are delighted to announce that we have received 118 research papers from students, research scholars, academicians and industry professionals representing various reputed institutions and organizations throughout India, starting with a few from Assam, Delhi, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Kerala, Pondicherry, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and so on. The papers span a wide range of themes including AI in strategy decision making, marketing, finance, healthcare, operations and supply chain, cybersecurity, IoTs and smart cities, education, ethics and sustainability, among others. This diversity of participation and ideas truly reflects the national scope and relevance of this conference, creating a vibrant platform for meaningful discussion, research collaboration and intellectual exchange. We extend our sincere appreciation to all contributors and participants for making this event such a meaningful and enriching gathering. Now it's time to hear from the chief guest. So before that, I would like to introduce today's chief guest to this inaugural session. It is my privilege and honor to introduce our esteemed chief guest for the conference, Dr. Ritika Sinha, ICSSR and MHRD. Notably, she has collaborated with NIEPA, PCS and Cisco on projects concerning the employability of higher education graduates in India and contributed a chapter to the Indian Higher Education Report 2020. She was also involved in drafting the final document for the new education policy. Her research into MSMEs and sustainable business practices led to a significant ICSSR funded project titled Sustainable Business Opportunities in Creating Employment from Waste Management. Through this work, she has supported waste management entrepreneurs in formalizing their operations and securing financial assistance, thereby promoting green economy initiatives and sustainable employment generation. Dr. Ritika Sinha was an invited speaker at the prestigious 25th AIMS World Education Summit in Dubai, where she addressed global educators on the theme Exploring the Next in Education, with a focus on innovative teaching and learning practices. She is also the principal investigator for a joint project between Birmingham City University UK and Bengaluru City University titled Net Carbon Zero Emissions Hub. This initiative supported by the Karnataka State Higher Education Council and the British Council of UK underscores her commitment to addressing climate change and sustainability in higher education research. With her remarkable contributions to academia, research, policy and sustainable development, Dr. Ritika Sinha stands as an inspiring leader and change maker. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. Ritika Sinha. Once again, a warm welcome to everyone on behalf of Aditya Institute of Management Studies. May I now request our Chief Guest, Dr. Ritika Sinha, to kindly address the gathering and deliver the inaugural address.
Good morning to all. Respected dignitaries of the House, Pushpa Shetty, Madam Director of Aditya Group of Institutions, Ravindranath Kaushik, Consultant Dr. Usha Krishna, Studies Jaya University, the young and budding entrepreneurs, founder of Indian Development, all the researchers, all the academicians, participants, and my dear students. First of all, I would like to congratulate Aditya Group of Institutions under the leadership of having organized this session on And I keep on telling my research scholars also that in this AI era, you have to utilize all these AI tools for increasing your efficiency.
ಚಾರ್ಜರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ
But at the same time,
Short ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಲ್ಲ.
quality should also be increased. Because the same AI tool will help you in getting the literature review, and the other AI tool will help you in finding out the plagiarism check, right? So both the ends are there. So it is like only use them as an assistant, but put your creativity, your innovation, your ideas into it and make it like a magic. Then your research work will be much more useful in the coming days. Talking about the society, AI
ಚಾರ್ಜರ್
ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಕೋಣ ನೋಡಿ.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ.
ಇವಾಗ ಹಂಗೆ ಹಾಕೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ?
ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಮಾಡಲ್ವಾ? ಒಂದೇ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಚಾರ್ಜರ್ ಈ ಥರ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ.
ಹೋಗಲ್ವಾ?
ಈ ಥರ ಬೇಕು.
ಇದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಚಾರ್ಜ್.
ಒಂದು 15 ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇದೇ ಥರ ಬೇಕು, ಇದಾಗಲ್ಲ.
Government is nowadays focusing on developing smart cities. All these things are happening because of AI, right? So I need not talk about what all the we can see that it is doing immense things, whether it is about the traffic flow, it is about waste management, it is about wildlife conservation, every the company while owner of